we record.
All right, all right.
Thank you for telling us this is being recorded. We appreciate you. Jackie, introduce yourself to the people so they can know who you are, girl.
Well, my name is Jackie Harris Sanders. My maiden name obviously is Harris. And that's how Vicky knows me, because we grew up together, went to school together, elementary school together, junior high together, high school together. We lived on the same street, had an absolute blast growing up over the years.
Yes,
Glad we are still in contact with each other and glad we are still friends.
Yes, yeah. For sure, for sure.
One of the many, many things that I do here in Greensboro is to participate in a lot of film and theatrical projects, including starting my own organization called Literary Gumbo. I had to change the name a little bit to Literary Gumbo Actors because I found out just recently that somebody else was using Literary Gumbo, because I named it, my partner named it Literary Gumbo years ago when we first started. But we had a kind of a hiccup and went on a hiatus. So then that name got used by somebody else. So I'm like, I need my name still. I'm going to alter it a little bit reluctantly because I like Literary Gumbo. Literary meaning different rights, different types of literary works. And then gumbo meaning you might get anything, just like an actual gumbo pot. Anything's in the pot. So this is literary gumbo, where you may get something gospel, you might get something secular, you might get something comedy, you might get a drama, whatever, whomever comes up with, we all get together and work with each other on our various projects.
Awesome.
So say you decide, hey, I need some folks, I got this idea and I'm not sure how to write it, but I need some help. I think it's going to be a good play or a good short film or a good whatever. So you come to the group and say, hey, Jackie, hey, Locks, hey, whomever in the group, I got this idea. Can you help me out? So we have a meeting, we sit down, we say, okay, what's your project, Vicky? Vicky tells us the project, and different ones say, okay, well, I can help with this, I can help with that, blah, blah, blah. One says, well, I'm not available right now, but hit me up on, I like your idea. Maybe I can connect you to somebody else, that type of thing. So we work together, pool your resources together, pool your ideas together, pool your talents together, so that you're not stuck out there struggling, trying to get your project off the ground, and you're not sure which way to go, or who can help you. So that's what we do.
That's amazing.
Started it years ago. Thank you. And just got off to a decent start. And then had a few hiccups and life got in the way. Life kind of has a way of taking you over there. When you're trying to go over there. So that's kind of what happened. So we've been on a hiatus. So now we're back. And the coming back was relaunching Literary Gumbo when I decided to submit one of my plays to the Greensboro Fringe Festival, the 2019 season. And it actually got accepted.
Yes, girl. You better
grab some people, girl. Grab some folks. I said, I got a show. We got to put this thing together. We had maybe 2.5, 3 months.
Wow.
I need you to do this. I need you to, will you be this character? Will you be that character? Okay, Spirit, who's going to be this character? And that's how I put my cast together. I need you. I need you. Who do I call on? Oh, this person? They're going to do that? Okay. Put the cast together. I was in the middle of someone else's production. So I got off to a start a month late, because I was finishing up with that particular project as the stage manager and as one of the actors and doing the props and set design. So I had to finish that up before I really started my project. Okay, y'all, let's go. So I pulled some of the people from that project and some other people that I had worked with on other projects over the years. See, it's plenty of talent here in Greensboro. Pulled them together. They said, sure, I'll do it. So we threw that thing together. We showed up and showed out. Had a blast. So then right after that, I happened to go on Facebook and I saw a place to apply for the Atlanta Fringe Festival that was supposed to take place later that year in 2019. Well, it actually was supposed to take place in 2020. The application was due in by the end of the year. Some said apply. Okay, I'm gonna apply. So I submitted the same play that we had done in Greensboro. Lo and behold, it got accepted. I didn't think it got accepted because I had accidentally given them the wrong email address. And one of my cast members was like, what are you talking about? Literary Gumbo in Greensboro? It's on the website. So I go on their website and I see it. Oh crap, we're going to Atlanta, y'all. So
Oh,
I
wow.
my goofy tail. I gave him the wrong, I gave him the wrong information. So
Really?
I'm thinking we didn't get accepted. I told them, hey, y'all, we didn't get accepted. We'll just do this or we do some other stuff. We'll work on some other stuff. And one of the younger cast members got to type, no, honey, it's on there. What? That's when I was real shocked that we were gonna go to Atlanta.
Wow.
So we started making plans to go to Atlanta, but then guess who showed up?
Kobe.
Right. So they
Mm.
shut down the 2020 festival. Oh, all right. Well, I don't have to worry about getting all these people down there because we had like 17 people that I was gonna have to try to figure out how to raise money and get us all down to Atlanta. But I was gonna do it. We were working on it.
Right.
Had a few donations to come in or whatever. Some of the cast members donated money, whatever, but we still were gonna need more money. So we went planning stages. That got shut down. Okay, well now what? Well, we'll just work on some other stuff. Well, then 2021 comes around. Okay, well, all of those who didn't get a chance to participate in 2020 because we shut it down, Atlanta Fringe Festival says, well, you guys can come and participate in 2021 since you didn't get to participate in 2020. So let us know. Well, heck yeah, of course I want to come because that's what I was looking forward to. All right, y'all, we're going 2021. We're going.
I know that's right.
Really?
Wow.
So that one got shut down too. So we still didn't get to go to Atlanta. So then they came right back around and said, I guess they were thinking, we're not going to shut the whole thing down. So they decided to go virtual like so many other people have been doing.
Right.
Well, we're going to do virtual. You want to still participate? Let us know. So that's what we decided to do. So some of these shows that are coming up in this festival will be, I think only one of them is actually live and the rest of them will be pre-recorded, including mine. So that's what was going on for this event. Yes, ma'am.
That is amazing.
It's been a journey. It absolutely has been a journey.
But you kind of put all of that into one neat little package, and here you are. And this is something that, you were always creative and talented. You always,
Thank
you was always gifted in doing stuff, girl.
Yes, I got to do stuff. If I'm not, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. but you've always been such an artistic person. You know what I mean? You've always been able to put those things together that most people wouldn't even thought about, Even
I think I get it from my mom.
Really?
She was like that.
Well, see, and that's the thing. I think a lot of times we take things for a little for granted, if you will. We don't look at the whole picture.
Mm-hmm.
But coming from, and I'm gonna say this, so some of y'all don't know where we from. We's from small town called Martinsville, Virginia. Virginia.
Little ink dot in the middle of nowhere.
Don't blink because you might miss our 6.
Exactly. You're gonna miss a whole bunch of stuff, like the whole city.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a city though.
It is a city. And we do have 4-lane highways.
Yeah. Not much. But we got
much. Yeah. And you can go 45 in some places, but you better stick to 35 just to be able to say that.
Right. Please.
I'm just saying. But
you telling the truth, girl.
Girl, look, I got a ticket coming home one time. What you talking about?
Oh no.
Going down the hill, going towards Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, on my way to Collinsville. I forgot about that hill. Girl, I forgot about that hill.
Our houses. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
you had just passed where we lived.
See, and look, so I was thinking, who gonna stop me? I'm a Smith Road girl.
Ooh, rolling.
Doing 65, and
You
didn't have Peter say because I was a home girl, but
I understand. I've had a couple of moments, like I don't think I should have done that.
Maybe I should make that U-turn, but nah.
Yeah.
See, y'all don't know what we talking about. Y'all got to come to Martinsville and know what we talking about.
Right. And them hills will get you though. Yes.
Mm-hmm. What can you? I mean, it's like when we start talking about, getting into the businesses that we're in. I mean, you are phenomenal. I mean, y'all got to see some of these chicks' designs. I still be when I be looking at some of your stuff, and I be nosing. I I be nosy. But I
Well,
mean,
thank you. I didn't know you had seen it. So thank you done told on yourself.
yeah, girl, I be saying, like, girl,
It's
I be checking you out, But I
all
see
good.
so many of your beautiful designs that you do. I mean, yeah, she's a fashion person, y'all too. Y'all just don't know. When you get this
Thank
shit, you get it
you.
all. But can you just tell people, because there's some people out there like us that came from a small town or in a small town, and sometimes
Mhm,
they may be in a big town, and they
mhm.
don't feel like their creative skills are really being viewed. And I think I can say this about us. We just took a leap of faith and started doing what we like to do.
Mhm. Mhm.
And some people don't know how to do that. What could you
Right.
tell somebody that wants to get into the industry like you in about, taking that leap? If you
Mhm.
coming from our little neighborhood, some of y'all jokers need to come from my neighborhood, by the way. Anywho,
Mhm. 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 I quite honestly can't give advice because I really have not gotten to where I want to go. But like you said, I just go out and do what I enjoy doing. Things are starting to come into place where I have worked with a lot of different projects over the years and met a lot of different people. So a few people I'd rather not have met, but most of them, of course, I mean, that's just life. But most of the folks that I have worked with over the years have been some really, really wonderful people. I've learned a lot, met a lot of people. And that's one of the reasons Literary Gumbo came together, because I had worked with so many different people on
mm,
so many different types of projects. Well, hey, so-and-so got this over here, and she got that over there, and he got that over there. Why don't we put this together? Because he's struggling and she's struggling or whatever. And quite honestly, we're still struggling too.
yes, we are.
But
We all do
when
it.
you struggle together, it seems like it's not as bad. Right.
Say
And
that,
then when
girl.
you put your resources together, everybody's working to support each other, then things can start to happen. And I think that's where I am now. And I think it's also just a part of this time in my life where it's time for things to take place that
Yeah,
are on the going up, because I've been through so much in my life. It is, ooh, honey, that's like two other stories right there. That
that's
would be a
another
whole
play,
nother
right?
show. But I think, right, I think that I know, I can't say I think, I know that a lot of the things that I have been through in my life have prepared me for who I am now.
Come on now. That's
They,
it.
they are lessons. We look at them as negative things that have happened, but I look at them as an opportunity to learn something, an opportunity to learn who you are, who you're not, an opportunity to learn what you're into, what you're not into, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with. These experiences teach you things. These people teach you these things, because I look back at one point in my life and I realized I kept going through the same types of experiences. And then I also realized that the people that I had these experiences with didn't know each other. So that made me the common denominator.
That's
I
it.
didn't like that.
That's
But
it.
at the same time, I decided to put my big girl panties on and realize that I needed to mature up and realize that I needed to learn some things. That's why I kept going through those same experiences. Because I started asking, well, why do I keep going through this? Why? Why? And as I started asking why, and started also to remove my emotions from those experiences, because of
That's
course I
it.
was livid about some things. I
Yeah.
learned to remove my emotions and ask the question, why? What am I supposed to learn? That's when I realized I was supposed to learn something. Okay, I
Wow.
learned to ask
Yes.
the question, what am I supposed to learn? What was the lesson in that experience?
Right.
Because those people didn't know each other, but it was the same experience. So I look back at those experiences to figure out what it was I was supposed to learn. And as I learned the whole lesson of, because sometimes you only get part of the lesson.
Uh,
Right. Because I was asking those questions and getting some of those answers and still having the same experiences.
that's right.
Well, this ain't right. Didn't
That's
like that. But then I realized I didn't get the whole lesson.
that's right.
When I finally realized I got the whole lesson, I started moving on to other things. So I've
That's
been trying to apply those things in my life. And I think in doing that, it's helping me to get to the fullness of who I am and the fullness of who I'm not, what I'm willing to tolerate, what I'm not, so that I can move on to work on these gifts and talents that I've been given, so that I can use them for the greater good of other people. Because I do believe that the talents that I have and the interests that I have are to help other people in some way.
And I'm gonna say, this is what Martinsville's Smith Road people produce.
All
Because
right.
y'all don't know, but see, you are telling the exact truth. You're gonna take those talents that you have been given, and you know, and I'm gonna say it this way. You know me,
Yes.
because the Bible does say this. He makes rooms for our gifts, and all of
Mm-hmm.
your gifts, all of the things, the talents that you have, they just didn't. It wasn't like you just that was it. That's all I'm gonna do. You took your talents and those the creative things that you are known for, and you started developing. And like you said, it didn't matter that you had those bumps in the roads, because those bumps in the roads helped you learn what you needed to do next in order to not make that same mistake. And you're right. If we don't learn from our mistakes, some of y'all still ain't learning from y'all mistakes. Y'all
Right. And that's why you keep going through it.
that's the reason why y'all in them little holes, what you call them,
Mm-hmm.
rabbit holes, I believe. That's the reason why some of y'all stuck in a rabbit hole, because guess what? Tricks is not for kids. I mean,
Right.
tricks is for kids.
And many of us are running around in denial.
Yes, we are. We are afraid.
Don't want to admit that we are supposed to learn something. Don't
That's
want to
it.
admit why we went through some of those things, and you
Yep.
will stay stuck in those things until
Yep.
you decide to admit that you are the common denominator, to realize that you are supposed to learn something and be willing to put forth the energy and the work to get out of that, because we can come out of those things.
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
have
can.
to put forth the energy and the work to do it, though. I've been trying to work on myself, bits and pieces. I'm definitely not where I need to be, but I know that I've made some kind of progress.
And see, I think that's the thing too. People get confused with. You know, you're here right now, and that they think that that's the end of it. No,
No, no.
you grow daily. We grow daily. You know, we learn. You know, me and Jack, we some young chickens. Y'all just might not know it. We only a little bit over 18. You know, no matter.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
But we
Speaking of
learn.
which, I got a birthday coming up soon, so I just be a little bit more over. Yes, ma'am.
She's gonna be
Yes.
18 and a half, y'all.
Yeah,
18 and a half.
I'm 18 and 99 100.
Yeah, there you go. but see, we learn though with our age that we're still learning. We don't.
Yes.
Some people looking at us tonight, and I want to encourage y'all that looking at us tonight, saying these chicks right here, they is cracking us up. You gotta laugh a little.
Hot mess, yes.
Laugh a little. I mean, you have to in order to get where you're going. Because, like you said, we've been through some. Close your eyes, sanctified. We've been through some Hegels.
Yes, ma'am.
And
all the stories I could tell.
Girl, look.
Yes.
We can tell y'all some things.
Mm.
Tootie. We can tell you.
Yes, and still going through some stuff.
Still going through. It's not. It doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop. No. And like you said, we're gonna keep
supposed to.
It's not.
Right. It's not. Now, I have learned too that if you're not willing to learn those lessons, then you become you stay useful as you're willing to learn and progress. Even if it's a small progression, at least it's progress. But if you're not willing to learn anything, sooner or later, you pretty much have made your death sentence, and you start the process of dying because you're not progressing.
That's it.
So I'll take a little bit of progress over none at all, because I'm still here, I'm still learning, I'm still willing, I'm still pushing through. And some of the stuff I got a few choice words about. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I know I have to progress, and I know I'm going to push through.
That's it.
Eventually, I'm going to get through.
Yep. Y'all heard that?
Then I move on to the next lesson. That's what it's all about
you
to me.
You have to keep it moving, because if you stop now, you'll never know what you could have accomplished.
Right. You become stagnant.
And stinking water, y'all.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, stinking stale water. Sit.
And I've been there.
Girl, been there, done that. Right. Look, we can write the book. I'll write the book, and I'll give it to you. You can write the play.
That's right. That's right. And then y'all got to come see it.
Hey, that's it. So
yes, ma'am.
I know we're gonna put the information into the comment section, after we get through. But tell the people about your upcoming event and where they can go to find the information, how they can be a part of it.
All right. This particular show is called The Couch Potato. And it's, yes, the couch potato is one of these crazy ideas that popped in my mind a few years ago. And it's also one that really could go in all kinds of different directions. So you guys will catch, if you decide to chime in, what popped in my mind this go round. Because something else might come later for the couch potato and it'd be a whole different story, but it'll still be the couch potato. Now, we all know what a couch potato is, right? A person who sits on TV and they just surfing the channels and they snacking and they stay in that one spot and eat. Flick, 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 flick. And they're not willing to get up and move or do whatever. It's stagnant, not willing to do that, stagnant, move and progress, just like we were talking about. Well, this particular person is a couch potato. He is sitting on the couch and he's watching TV. He's surfing the channels. Well, his wife, at the beginning, invites him to come out and work off some of that Christmas dinner. But he refuses because he wants to sit on the couch. So she leaves, and then he starts surfing channels and he starts snacking. So he's a typical couch potato, but some of the programming that he finds on television, anything but typical.
Oh, wow.
Some of the commercials that he finds are anything but typical. And really, they are spoofs of different shows and commercials that many of us can identify with, that I put a little spin on. I put a little Jackie on it. And yes, I put a little spin on it. And yeah. And then we came out with the show. So we have several commercials and several shows that he watches throughout this film.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so it's all gonna be on, it's gonna be virtual.
Yes.
Now
it's virtual.
Look, y'all jokers. Jackie, I have a disclaimer on uncensored. See.
Yeah.
See, Jackie's a writer and all of these things. So yeah, she's telling you about her event. She's telling you about it now. So normally, Jackie, if it was a book, I would tell the people, go out there and buy 3 copies of Jackie's book. So I'm gonna tell all of y'all, tell about 5, 6, 7 other people about the event and tell them to register and participate and watch.
Yes.
My good friend Jackie Harris Saunders, because I'm telling y'all, I can't wait. I'm gonna get the information, girl.
Yes, please. But I must say, it is for mature audiences only. So please don't let your babies watch this. Please, I'm warning you, it is on my Facebook page as on the event. It is for mature audiences only. There are some adult content subjects being addressed, and there's adult language. So you are being warned. If you can't handle it as an adult, it might send you clutching your pearls a little bit. Just a little bit now. Just a little bit. I gotta warn you, because it is adult. You will hear. Yeah.
So it's uncensored.
Some stuff we do is just, anybody is family oriented, but this particular one, the couch potato, is not for children.
Okay, y'all.
Yes,
so
please.
Don't be calling Jackie later on and said, I watched it and little Bobby was watching and he started telling Susu. No.
Because I told you. Right.
And I'm co-signing.
Right. So, I'm letting you know up front. And even if you can't handle it, don't sign in. I mean, we would love to have you sign in and make a little money off and all of that. But at the same time, if you can't, don't sign in. Don't do it. You feel like you're going to be clutching your pearls? No, just don't even bother. But those of you who are a little edgy, click on. So because I get a little, it's a comedy though too. So we get a little silly. We get a lot of adults. We have a lot of fun.
See,
that's what we have. The main thing is we get together and have a lot of fun.
That's what I'm talking about. So Jackie,
and then I look back and I wonder, how in the world did we get anything accomplished? Because we're so busy laughing and giggling.
You gotta laugh though. We have to.
Yes, it makes it so much more fun.
It does.
Yes.
So Jackie, tell the people how much the event costs.
Each individual show is $10. They do have multiple passes, so that if you choose to watch my show and someone else's show, you will get a discounted pass for multiple shows. All that information is on the website, atlantafringe.org. Let me make sure I wrote it down and make sure I got the right thing there. atlantafringe.org. atlantafringe.org, atlantafringe.org. It's the 2021 Atlanta Fringe Festival that is virtual.
All right, y'all.
And then you can search for the different shows and look for the couch potato, and you will actually see a potato sitting in a recliner with the remote control.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Image. Look for that couch potato. It's the only image just like that. And it says Greensboro, North Carolina. And when you click on it, you'll see the option to purchase your tickets. There's an option elsewhere. There's several different ways on their website to get to it. There's other ways where you decide to do multiple passes where you want to see other people's shows too. Then you can click on and get the multiple passes. All that information is on their website.
And we will post that again after the show so that y'all can make sure, because you know me, I like to make sure I write down stuff right. So y'all make sure we're gonna get y'all in there. So okay, so now I gotta upgrade what I said then, Jackie.
Okay.
So Jackie said that the couch potato is only $10.
Only $10. Yeah.
Now I know some of you scalawags out there watching.
Gonna spend $10 on something else. But that's all that.
Now I don't care what you spend it on. I don't care what you spend your other $10 on, but I do care about your first $10 that's gonna be going to this lady over here.
We would appreciate your support. We really would.
It's for a great cause. It's for a great production. It's great. It's for a great phenomenal woman. As you can tell, this young lady is absolutely freaking darn tootin' amazing. And I want all you scalawags. Okay, let me be nice.
Oh, not the scalawags.
All you wonderful peoples, I need you to make sure that you purchase at least 3 tickets. It's only $30. It's only 3 tickets, y'all. Come on, Jackie. You know I'm gonna be sending. I'm gonna be like, Jackie, I'm buying 3 tickets. And look, anybody who says you can't afford it, you're lying. Anywho.
Now I will say it airs on June the 5th at 9:30 p.m.
Oh, good.
June 5th, 9:30 p.m. So it's being shown at night when the babies are probably expected to be in the bed. Yep. They may not, especially with the school schedules and all that going on. It is a whole lot different than it used to be. But it does air June 5th at 9:30 p.m. And you go on that website. And once you purchase your tickets, the Fringe Festival staff will send you a link, a private link, to be able to access the show. And then there's a talk back and Q&A right after the show. And so I'll be on there and I'm gonna see if some of my cast members are available too. And then you can ask questions or make comments or whatever on there. So even if they're not available, I'll be available for that Q&A session and the talk back. And that happens right after the show.
That's gonna be neat.
It lasts about 22, 25 minutes. Yeah, I've been in here cracking up. Cracking up because it is definitely a comedy. And my cast members are stupid. They are stupid. They will take the stuff that I write that's already funny and take it to a whole new level. They take it to a level I didn't even see, which is really another reason why I love working with them, because they're very talented and they see what I see and then they'll see something else and they'll just add it on and they just do it naturally. And I'm like, okay, let's go with that.
Wow.
Y'all stupid.
Wow.
We go home laughing so hard, headache, laughing so hard, choking, laughing so hard. Oh, I need a nap. I gotta go to bed. We've been laughing so hard. Yes.
I can believe it.
So we don't get anything else out of this. It's released. That laughter, it's released. Yes. So we look forward to working with each other.
Do you get people that if people want to venture into acting or, knowing more about what you do and how that came about, can they reach out to you and say, hey, I just want a consultation to talk to you about some of my skills and see if I'm good for this? Can they do that?
Absolutely. They sure can. They sure can. I would love to have that happen. I could even, if I'm not the best at teaching, which I do some teaching, one of my cast members has an organization that specifically teaches people. See, I've got people who are out of her organization work with us too. And they specifically train people for film and theater projects. So between her and me and whomever else is willing to help out, we will gladly give some advice some pointers, whatever. I do. Matter of fact, I have 2 ladies that are in the cast that train and teach and whatever. They or one of them actually graduated from UNCG in the theater department.
Okay.
Yeah, she writes and she directs too. We got a lot of multi-talented people. They write, they direct. Some of them sing. Some of them are comedians. I mean, they do all kinds of stuff. Some are songwriters. They do all kinds of stuff.
Sort of like
Just
you.
like me, just that one talent.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we just okay. I need you to do this right here, but in this scene, I need you to do this right here, and then we just switch our hats and keep it moving. We sure do. Get her done. Have an absolute blast. We learn from each other. We grow. It's like they're my extended family, because I'm an only child.
Yes.
So they're like my brothers, my sisters, my moms, my uncles, my nephews, and my children, my babies. We make it happen.
And you make it happen. You make it happen.
Yeah, it'll start with somebody's idea, and then the rest of us, what Literary Gumbo's all about. Okay, here's an idea. Jump on it. All right, I can help you with that. I'm available. All right, let's make it happen, and we do.
All right. Well, I see some people out there. We got some Smith Rotors.
Oh boy, yes. Hey, Smith Road in the
house. We got Jackie Jones in the house. Tell Miss June. We said, what's up? Tell Tony happy birthday. And we got, you remember Deborah Gravely. She's on tonight. She watches my show.
All right.
Yeah, y'all. So I tell you, we've got some other good friends out there. Kay Clark, Renee, Miss Richardson. I'm not going to say your name right because I'm tired tonight. We got some people, she know me, I'm just real, and we got all you guys out there. We got Michelle B. Hammond, who opened last night. She did her first single and she opened last night. Michelle, you might want to call.
Congratulations. All right.
Hook it up. She's up in the Maryland area. But I tell you, I you guys, Kay, I'm telling you, see, y'all thought it was just me, that I'm the only one that acts crazy for Smith Road.
No, some days I ain't got a lick of sense. Plenty, just plenty, not a lick of sense. I tell one of my friends, I act insane to stay sane, because if I didn't stay in acting or whatever, I would have cracked a long time ago based on the things that I've gone through. So that's my weird balance, like you with the scales. My balance, craziness over here, my pretend insanity over here, and there's this weird balance, and it keeps me going. It does. It keeps me going. Girl, I was homeless one time, and I was actually participating in a show. And one of the young ladies that was talking about their trains after the show, was a great show. And she called me and she says, we're talking about how well the show went and everything. She said, yeah, you crazy. And then she kept talking. So I got stuck on the fact that she called me crazy. I said, did you just call me crazy? She said, yeah. Why you call me crazy? She said, here you are homeless, and I can depend on you more than I can depend on people with houses, cars, or whatever to show up at rehearsal, to learn their lines, to do what they're supposed to do. If nobody else shows up, I would show up. I ain't got nothing else to do, but I was not going to leave her hanging anyway, because I'm the kind of person, I try to have some integrity. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I say can't do it, I can't do it, but I'm still going to try to figure out a way to help you.
That is true.
I would show up. Oh, we got rehearsal such and such. Okay. And I'd be at rehearsal.
And see, that's what
ain't nowhere to go when we finish, but I was at rehearsal.
Hey, and see, the thing is, I don't know if you're aware, but I was also homeless. Sure that I guess I did. I think we did have.
Yeah, we talked about that a while back.
But it's amazing how even it didn't stop us. I don't know about we still look good, y'all. Yes. Look, we ain't trying to be funny, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like it is. We look darn good being homeless. I'm telling you, we were sharp.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing? Hey. But it was amazing that through that, even that process, God, he allowed the power to let us see that we could still be great in who we are. See, the thing is, and that's what I was so honored when Jackie said she would be on the show tonight, because some of you are out there, you're holding back on your gifts and your talent because you don't have the money, you don't have the backing, you
I don't
don't
have any of that.
you don't even know how you're gonna get there. You don't know if it's gonna fit into your, but what people think. You go through all of these different trials and tribulations, and we're here tonight to tell you, don't let none of that stop you.
Please don't.
Don't let it
Please
stop you.
don't.
Yep.
I definitely do not have the money to finance some of the things that I'm supposed to be doing, but we find a way.
We find
Can't
a
tell
way.
you how many props I've made out of cardboard boxes for people, including my own show, the one that we did for the Greensboro Fringe Festival. I had a whole dresser drawer sitting there made out of cardboard boxes that I got from my job, and paper towel tubes and some contact paper.
See,
And people were looking like, what? Right. It was a chest of drawers.
it,
Had 4 drawers, and you could actually pull the drawers open and shut them.
see, yeah, I'm telling you, this chick right here, Jackie can
I
make
get resourceful in a minute. The Dollar Tree and the thrift store, my best friends.
Hello,
What?
how you
I
doing?
work a miracle in a minute.
I know that's
One of my
right.
nicknames became the Master. Yes, because I ain't had the money, and the people who were doing the show, they didn't have the money either. But
That's
they would
it.
come to me and say, "Hey, can you fix this show? Can you do this? Can you do whatever?" And I'm like, sure. And then go home or wherever I was staying at the time. How am I gonna get this together? And then I would listen to that little voice that said, "You gonna do this or do that or whatever." Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, okay.
I started questioning it first. And then I realized, oh, this is the best thing. Go get me some cheap paint from Walmart,
Huh.
some tape,
Mm.
some cardboard boxes, thrift store. I have taken dress shirts and made them police uniform shirts.
Oh wow.
That was some iron-on patches and some fabric paint. Girl, bye. Sure did. Plenty of times. Police officers and sheriffs, we got badges and stuff. Thrift store. I might have paid $5 or $6 for the shirt. Might have paid $3 for the shirt. Few dollars for the paint. Few dollars for the patches. Get to cutting, ironing, drawing. I'm done. And they look just like an officer on that stage.
I know
Plenty of times I've done that stuff. I've been doing this stuff for years. So don't let any of that I don't have, please don't let it stop you. Because I definitely don't have a whole bunch of stuff that I really need and ideally to be able to really function like I would ideally like to function. I don't have any of that, but I'm gonna do it anyway because this is what I feel like I'm supposed to do. This is what I enjoy doing. So if I'm not gonna get any enjoyment out of anything else in life, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be a film and theater. And I can thank my mama for throwing me up on that stage at the church, at High Street Baptist Church.
High Street.
When I was 4. Yes. High Street Baptist Church. She said, go up there and be the bunny. I said, I don't want to be the bunny. I want to be the butterfly.
Ooh.
Don't be the bunny. I don't want to be the bunny. I want to be the butterfly. I was 4.
Oh wow.
4 years old. That was 50, how many years ago?
You know.
Yes. I've been acting ever since. I turned 57 next Monday. So yeah, that's how long I've been thrown into some kind of production, some kind of something, but been performing all my life. So it's in me. It just I don't feel right if I don't have a project. I don't feel right. And I like being creative. So I like using my hands. I like making things. I like seeing how things work. And my brain works that way. My brain will see things that other people don't see. And they'll see things I don't see. So when you put those things together, you got a better project.
Yes, it is.
Because you saw something I didn't see. Well, how about you put that over here and let's work it this way? Oh, okay. Well, I got it working kind of sort of over here, but I can't get it quite right. Well, if you put it over here, it might work a little bit better. Right. Okay, moving on over there. Oh, now we both got something good.
That's it.
And we work that thing together. So that's what we do.
That's it. Well, I got all kinds of questions coming at me, so I'm going to have to answer all of these. I had to throw these questions at you. So first of all, shout out to Dion Banks is in the house.
All right.
In the Maryland area. Dion, you need to reach out to my girl. She got some things that she can bring up to the DC, Maryland area.
Oh, yeah, let's travel.
We want to rock and roll it, y'all. Candace Tillman is in the house. Candace, you need to get this beauty on your radio program so that y'all
all right.
Hey, I'm just telling y'all, Y'all know I love to connect the right people together so they can make things happen in this season, in this time.
And
Right.
see, that's your niche.
Good.
Connect with people. Yes. Yes.
What can I say?
Yes.
So I got a couple of questions and it never fails. I get a couple of questions on my inbox that don't pop up in the comment section. So let's entertain the people that are shy. Y'all shy people, we can do this.
Okay.
So the first question I got, and I get it every time. Every time I bring somebody pretty or ugly or handsome or ugly, no matter.
Okay. All right.
But
Go on and ask the question.
Tonight we have beautiful and gorgeous and talented and intelligent on the show.
Oh, thank you, darlings. Thank you, darlings.
What can I say? So I've been asked this like 3 times already from people outside of the box.
Oh boy.
They want to know, are you married?
Okay. I am happily divorced.
She's happily, yes.
Happily divorced. I've been divorced for quite some time. No ring. No ring. No ring.
I'm happily divorced. We happily divorced, y'all. So I got on costume jewelry because I like to just put on jewelry in there. But anywho, so y'all,
hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Girl. And Jackie makes jewelry. You still making jewelry too?
Yeah. Every now and again I might get to twisting some beads and whatever.
She does everything, y'all. You never know what you might do. So for those 4 gentlemen that asked me if she's single.
Oh boy.
She's single.
No,
single. But
no, I'm not married. No, not anymore. I'm not dating anyone, and unfortunately I'm not looking. And no, I'm not gay.
Y'all get all that. So all y'all that was asking all those questions, she just answered.
But I appreciate the interest.
Yeah. Now we will take, a nice hot meal at chosen restaurants with daylight that we can see.
And then sometimes I won't even do that.
We won't even do that either. What can we say? What can we say?
I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I would. It would just have to happen naturally.
Yeah.
And if it did, fine. If not, I definitely don't push it.
What if
I got too much going on.
The 4 that asked me, I know 2 out of the 4. They're all right.
Okay, they all right. I'm gonna take your word for it.
You could go out to dinner.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Or a quick.
Okay. But well, I'm gonna let them drink and watch them.
She ain't married none of y'all.
Cause I don't drink.
She don't drink. See, she don't drink. None of that.
No.
You might get a glass of water, but that's it, y'all. Okay. So that was the first question. So this next question. Hey, Miss Clara, how are you? Thank you for joining. We're having a good time, Miss Clara. You know how I do.
Is that homegirl Clara?
Dr. Clara Peters.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Clara.
Hey, girl, what you doing? So check this out. So the next question I have is, why y'all want to know this question? I don't think that's nice. They want to know, have I always been as funny as I am on the show?
That's why we still friends. The girl will come up with some stuff you like. Yes. When she says she being real, she is. She gonna keep it real, and that's one of the many things that I've admired about her.
Thanks, Jack.
One of the many things. She gonna keep it real. You take it with a grain of salt or a grain of sugar. It's all up to you, but it's Vicky. However you process it, that's on you. But she gonna tell you like it is, and she gone.
Yeah, I'm gone. Deuces. See you. Peace out.
Yes.
So, cause what people may not understand too, Jack, is it's okay. See, Jack reminded me of something the other day, and I almost forget. See, I was a girl that was raised up. We didn't go nowhere. Nobody. My father, my parents, they were very strict people. We didn't go to the neighbor's kid's house and hang out and spend the night and do all those things. We didn't do that. No. My first encounter with Jackie was
probably at your front door. Probably at the front door. Girl, every time I see you and think about you, I think about us sneaking and talking at the front door. Vicky, you gonna get in trouble? No, I'm not. I'm not. One of your sisters passed by. Girl, get away from that door. You gonna get in trouble? Keep
See,
it. I had about this much of Vicky's face that I would see. And we standing there steady talking.
we're having a good conversation.
Yes.
What people didn't understand was that my parents weren't mean. They was just my parents were very overprotective.
That's what they believed in.
That's
So
what they
that's what
believed
you
in.
had to grow up with.
And then when I did get out the house,
Oh boy. Did you get out the house?
hallelujah.
Oh mercy.
Yeah.
Oh mercy. Oh,
You know, but Jack is one of the few people, and I can say this, you're one of the few people that you didn't find that weird. You just stood in the door and talked to me like, she can't come out, so I'm just gonna talk to her.
If this is how I can get to my friend and talk to her, that's what I'm gonna do.
And that's
what we did. Early elementary.
Yes.
We talking what, second grade, third grade?
Yes. Oh my God.
Early elementary.
Early. So literally, I would see her going by because Smith Road. Y'all know, if y'all from Martinsville, y'all know what Smith Road is. Okay, but as she was going down the street, I'd be like, Jackie, and she would be. She'd come to the door, she'd sit down, and she'd talk to me.
Turn around and go back.
Yeah, I mean that's
go across the street.
Yep.
And go to the door and get them 3, 4, 5 inches and stand there and talk. Yes, in that door, because it'll be open a little bit. And then, okay, I'll see you later. When her sisters come by, that means the conversation about to end.
Yeah, we had to end the conversation.
About to get in trouble. All right, girl, I'll see you later. And we'll see you at school the next day.
Yeah.
Hey,
my parents were working, and we weren't allowed to be outside playing in the street while they were gone. My sister was especially my older sister, God rest her soul. She was very protective. She was like, you ain't supposed to be out there. You ain't. What you doing at that door? Mom and Daddy ain't here.
Get away from that door.
Get
away from that door.
Get away from that door. But I was
get away from that door.
Get away from that door. And I was standing. I would talk to Jackie, but most people didn't understand that. But Jackie, no. The funny person that you see sitting here today, she's the same sweet, adorable person she was even back then. And I'm, you don't meet people like you, Jackie. They just don't. They don't.
Thank you.
They don't exist. And I am honored that I can see all of the good things that you're doing. And people on Smith Road,
I appreciate that.
Martinsville, y'all ain't so bad. I'm saying y'all ain't so bad. Y'all ain't so bad. But when I see good people from back home like you that are going and doing things that's not only helping you, but you helping the community. You're bringing awareness in the arts. You're just doing it, girl.
I'm trying. That's part of me. That's what I do.
That's who you
wouldn't have it any other way.
No, girl, I wouldn't have you know any other way because I'm telling you.
I know that's right. I appreciate that. Yeah. I do. I feel honored. When you say, will you be on my show? What? You want me on your show? All right. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I was excited. I really appreciate the opportunity. I do.
It wasn't hard, because people, I've had people come on show that I know nothing about that have been on the show, and I develop a good relationship with, friendship with, or what have you. But to have somebody from, as you would say, our past that's on the show that is so real and has not changed in the 100 years that we are. And we
girl, I can't do that 100 now. I'm going out kicking and screaming. Told one of my co-workers today, she talking about she was getting old. I said, not me.
No.
Looked at me, she said, but I'm getting old. I said, not me. I'm going out kicking and screaming. And I might be 100 years old, but I promise you, I'll be talking about I'm young. I'm still wet behind my ears. And I still turn you across my knee.
Look, and if you're too tall, I'll just knock you out by your kneecaps. That's all.
Right. And I'll bring you down to my size because I am vertically challenged. And we gonna talk about this.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So Jackie, outside of this project that you got coming up on June the 5th, what other projects do you have coming up? Anything else after this one?
Not scheduled. Well, no, I take that back. I was gonna say not scheduled right away, but I do. I mentioned the fashion stuff earlier. One of my friends is doing, finally, bless her heart, she's been working and going through some things too. She has a project called Bethany Grace Project, which is for young girls this summer to go through a summer camp, or just youth in general. They don't necessarily have to be girls, but these are youth up to about the age of 16 who want to get into designing clothes. So
Wow.
I will be one of the designers working with at least one youth, or how many ever youth participate in the project. We will be assigned different youth, and we will work with those youth to teach them different things about sewing and design, basic sewing techniques, and then help them design a project that will be, what does she call it? Urban chic is the theme.
Oh, wow.
So they will be designing something urban chic, and then the designers will design something urban chic as well. The items that the designers design will be on a silent auction at the end of that program, at the end of August.
Oh, wow.
And then the young people, I think, will get to sell their items as well. So it's urban chic and for curvy folks as well. Yeah, hopefully curvy folks.
You need a mom.
Because, there's a lot of us out there that's curvy, and there's not necessarily things that are designed for curvy folk, for curvy folks that are urban chic also. So that's the theme. That's the project. That project starts in mid-June. And then I have another project that I hope to be a part of. That's a big musical coming up in Lexington that will start literally as that one is finishing up. This one will start. And this will be where I've been asked to be a stage manager for this particular production. We're talking at least 22 actors, an orchestra, prop makers, and dancers. I think there's dancers, and there's a choir. There's all kinds of stuff going on with this musical. So that actual show will be in Lexington in September, late September. So those are two big projects that I have coming up right behind my show on the 5th.
Wow.
And of course, in between, I will find something else that I need to stick on my plate that I probably shouldn't, because I'm crazy like that and will pile way too much on my plate. And my mama always told me, you spreading yourself too thin.
Yeah.
But I will find something else to do, or something will find me. And so some other little things will probably be in there. And then I will probably work on some small things for Literary Gumbo along the way, so that I can start adding things onto YouTube.
Oh, awesome.
So I started the YouTube channel for this particular event to be uploaded on there, so that the viewers will have a link to be able to view it. But then I want to add some other things on there later. And hopefully I can find a way to get the first project that I did for the Greensboro Fringe Festival, where people can view it on YouTube. I got to figure that out, but I hadn't figured that out yet. Because it was
gonna figure that out.
Right, I'm gonna figure it out, because I had to learn some editing to get this to where it was. Like my videographer got stuff originally filmed for me and edited to a certain point. And then one of my friends said, well, she had already volunteered. Well, I was down in Florida. So she and her daughter edited up to another point. Well, it still wasn't where Jackie wanted it, because Jackie tends to be quite picky.
Yes,
Jackie is extremely picky. And it wasn't quite what I wanted. Not that they didn't do a good job. They did. Right. They did an excellent job. But I still had other things that I wanted added to it. So I got to picking around until I got it to where I wanted it. So with the three of us working on it together, it's now where I want it. And it will be ready for viewing on June the 5th. Awesome. So I learned that. So I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to get the original, but that's another story, the one we did for the Greensboro Fringe Festival. See if I can get that done. If not, at some point we'll start refilming it. It was done on stage, but it was actually written as a short film. And then Couch Potato, it ended up being a stage play. And then the Couch Potato was an idea that I had to do on stage, and it has ended up being a short film. Awesome. So you never know how things are going to happen. So I would eventually love to do Couch Potato on stage and refilm, but that's another story, as a film that it was originally written as. And then I have other ideas of things that I've, written, or just ideas I haven't finished yet. I would like to start working on those, because I have a comedy series about an old man named Daddy Joe, who gets into all kinds of, Daddy's a cantankerous old man. You say, Daddy, go up. If he moves, he goes left. Or he don't even do the opposite of what you think. Yeah, he probably not even gonna move, and he talks junk or whatever. But then this is family oriented, and anybody can watch this. So I'll start working on that too. Yeah.
I'm excited.
And I'm hoping to get this as a series, because there's different episodes that I already have written, and then lots of ideas that I have for Daddy Joe to keep coming back and entertaining and doing his whatever crazy antics. He's a mess.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it this way because it just keeps popping in my head. You are my Tyler Perry.
Oh, thank you.
I mean,
Thank you. Thank
any of y'all that's out, Dion Banks and all of y'all that's up there around, the area, call Tyler and tell him Jackie Harris Saunders is in the house. And
you.
he needs
We
to
got to
reach
get to
out
that
to
level. I'm pushing so we can get to that level.
So
If I get halfway there, I'm good. I know I've accomplished something.
there you go. So some
Yes.
of y'all that's in those areas, and I'm a big on this, Jackie, that if I know somebody, I want to rub elbows, not for me, but for you too. So
Awesome.
those of you that have an opportunity to speak to other people, like Tyler Perry, I'm gonna keep saying his name, Tyler Perry, y'all that know other people connect them with this young lady right here. It's nothing wrong. It's enough things in this world for everybody, and everybody's got
Yes.
a talent. Everybody,
Absolutely.
I truly believe that we were all blessed with something. So
We are.
there's nothing wrong with you saying, okay, I'm not an actress and theatrical person, but Jackie makes me laugh. She keeps me going. She has some serious things. She's amazing at what she does. I want you to reach out to Jackie and see if you can help out. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of you that are in music, reach out to some of your people and say, I just watched Uncensored and I just saw this young lady and I think you need to talk to her. It's nothing wrong with connecting other people to other people.
Right.
Because you never know what that's going to do, not only for that person, but for you as well. It
True.
says that you are a collaborator and not a conspirator. We got that
Yes.
conference. We got that conference coming up in August, girl.
We got a what coming up?
The conference is called Collaboration versus Conspiracy. It's coming up in August.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. All right.
I gotta tell
Check
some
that
people.
out.
I had to tell some people out there.
No.
You ain't no
Oh.
collaborator. You's a conspirator.
And what does it say? The truth is the light, and it shall set you free.
And who better
Yes,
to tell it
ma'am.
than me? Who better to tell it than me? So please,
Right.
y'all that are out there that are watching, those that are in, especially my people that are out there in the DC area, Georgia area, Florida area.
Let's make it happen.
My girl right here.
Make
it do what
Make
it
it
say. Because make it happen for her.
Yes.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah, looking forward.
Girl. Okay, so I got another look. I got one more question. Now I'm gonna look. Y'all, me and Jackie got to work.
Okay.
We
Another
working.
question.
Well, we
Okay.
off tomorrow. I'm off
All
tomorrow.
right.
You working tomorrow?
Happen to be off tomorrow. Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna let you go to bed early. Well,
Oh, I ain't going to bed early. If I go to bed early, something's wrong with me.
something wrong with her. She ain't gonna do it.
Real wrong.
So, Jack, I have another question out about our past.
Okay.
What was it truly like living on Smith Road? Y'all, so sweet. What was it truly living like on Smith Road and growing up and now meeting later in life? I guess
growing up on Smith Road to me had to been like the best neighborhood to be in. Now I didn't know a whole lot about a whole lot of other areas, and it didn't even matter because there was some really, really wonderful people in that neighborhood. Yeah. We all looked out for each other. We all thought of each other as family. Some of the folks that I'm still in contact with, or there's aunt this, uncle that, grandma whatever. That's my cousin, that's my brother, whatever. Now we not blood kin at all. But you better not tell us that. And we included them folk right around the corner on Swanson Street. Don't think I forgot about y'all. Yes, Swanson Street in the house too, because we go and down the hill, and there's Swanson Street crew over there. Because plenty of times I done played with them too. Yes. Absolute blast. We all grew up together.
That's what we did.
It's family. Many of us graduated together. Many of us had classes together. Many of us were in different organizations together. We were in churches together. That's who we are. We were a close-knit family. If somebody needed something, somebody's gonna come through for you.
That's it.
Even if you didn't like that person for whatever reason, let some mess go down. That was how Martinsville was, especially in that area. Something go down, like you could just really, oh, I don't like him. Oh, I don't like her ways or whatever. But let something happen then that's devastating to that family.
That's
and
right.
People come together.
And that is so true.
That they always came together. They put all of those differences aside, whatever they may be, those beliefs or whatever, and they will come together and help that family.
You are so
and that's
right.
what I believe in. I love that about that neighborhood. I still try to be that because that just means so much to me. I have needed that so many times in my life, being here in Greensboro, and have not gotten it.
That's right.
Have not got that's some of those many trials and tribulations that I went through. And it's been devastating because I couldn't treat people here in Greensboro like I believe and grew up with in Martinsville.
That's right.
Now I have had some little pockets of people along the way that definitely,
we did.
definitely have helped me and looked out for me.
That's true.
Many people that have helped me and looked out for me were people that I didn't know well, didn't know at all. So a lot of those who I knew well, excuse me, were some of the main ones that turned their backs on me when I needed something. Some of the main ones that gave me their butt to kiss. And some of them gonna be the same ones that'll stick their hand out if and when I get somewhere. You ain't know me when you thought I was nobody, but you don't know me now. But those who have stood by me and supported me, and nothing else but just shared a laugh, handed me $1, giving me a ride.
That's it.
Oh, they my girl, they my boy.
That's it.
That's the kind of people I like being around. And that's the kind of people I try to stay around. I have my little pockets of people here in Greensboro that I do that with, just not many. But Martinsville, you could do that with more people. It was more family oriented. And that era, just growing up just in that time frame was so different than it is now. People weren't as selfish as they seem to be now. They're going to look out for other people. That's just what we did. That's what our parents did. That's what people in the neighborhood, that's what the families did.
That's right.
You look out for somebody.
That's right.
Somebody needs something, please help them. Somebody passed away in the family, that money comes in, food goes to that house. What you need, we got you. Somebody got you.
That's exactly right.
$20 over there, $5 over there, a bucket of chicken over here, some green beans over there. It's coming in. Girl,
you better say that.
When my mama passed away, I didn't have to think about any of the stuff, just showed up.
That's right.
I was so devastated, I didn't even think about it. It just showed up.
Yeah, that's it. You on mute, Jack? You mute. Unmute, Jack.
I really and truly was so grateful because think about it. That love, that natural love, that respect for her, that respect for the fact that someone was in need, that someone had transitioned, it all showed up, and it showed up so quickly. That's how is calling me.
Oh,
right. He's blowing up my phone. I think he's ready for me to pick him up from work. He gonna have to wait.
Oh,
my baby bird. He'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, him be all right.
You telling the truth. And Devil Gravely just also threw out Cella Street was in the house too.
I stayed over there. I stayed with the Beatles and Cisco, the Banners. Yep, grew up over there.
Yep, showing up, so right.
Yep.
Girl.
Yep.
Got
absolutely. Yes, miss those days.
Maybe I'll do
miss the camaraderie of those days. Yeah, there was just some unspoken love that we all had for each other. That you have to, it's like you got to reach and grab for it now in certain aspects where you didn't have to then. It was just there.
It was a show up. It was a show up.
Yeah.
It was definitely a show up.
Yeah.
Man, Jackie, I tell you, this is what I like. This is what I like to do. I like to see people come on the show that give back life.
Oh, good.
Give back
that's
life.
what I try to do.
And that's what you do.
Thank you.
She is the same funny person I've always known. And
I ain't got a lick of sense. I will show up. I will show up and show out.
She just told you how we do.
And you look at me like, did she just say? I did. And I probably meant it too.
Every word. Yes, she did.
I probably meant it.
And she can go back
Not
and
a lick
spell it for you.
I got a heart of gold, but don't take advantage of me either.
Don't mess with her.
No, you don't want to see that side. You don't want. We don't want to see her.
No.
But the rest of me, yeah,
Pure as
yeah,
gold.
love people. Yeah, love people. I love being around people.
Yes,
Always have. Yeah.
If she can talk to me through my door.
Through the door.
Through the door.
Like, damn, I wish she could come out, but if this is all I can get right now, I'm gonna take it. And I would. I stand there. We be standing there 10, 15 minutes, however long. We ain't know. We didn't care until one of them sisters walk past. Say, get away from that door. Uh-oh.
Well, if I thought I saw Daddy's car coming down the road.
That was wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. You finna get in trouble.
Yeah. The mama would say,
we don't want you getting in trouble. Let me take my little yellow self on down the road. See you later, Vicky.
Your mama would say, was that Jackie in the house again? Mama, she never came in the house. What you talking about? She never came in the house. She was on the porch.
Oh, wow.
I know you, Ma. I promise. She never came in the house.
That is funny. Nope. I sure didn't. But never crossed that threshold. I'll be standing right there at that door.
But
I sure would. Right there. I mean, at the door.
At the door.
Like, right here.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, this is us talking.
Don't let me summertime and I had my window up in my room.
Jackie. And I look, I see that hand. Oh, there she is. I gotta go over to the window now and talk through the screen.
Yeah, you know. But when I did get out the house though, on the swings and the seesaws and stuff behind Abbott Harris and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
What I'm gonna have to do is I have to have a reunion. I just have to have a on Uncensored.
Yes, absolutely.
Come back and see if they remember those days. But Jackie,
oh, you know they do.
Oh, I know they do, honey. Look, some be like,
yeah,
Vicky, who? Look,
no. Right. All kinds of stories will come up then.
I'm gonna need all y'all to keep yourself. But Jackie, it has been absolutely amazing to have you on tonight. Girl.
Thank you so much. I feel so honored to be on your show. I really, really appreciate the opportunity. And I thank all your viewers for listening and chiming in. Yeah. Thank you so much. Right. So y'all hopefully you'll get a chance to chime in on the show as well.
Oh, girl, what you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
yes, I'm on in the chime in the couch, and I'm actually in it too.
Yep.
I'm in it with the other actors. So yeah, I'm actually one of the actors. Along with the other 11 cast members. So yeah.
All right.
You'll see my face on there a few times and you'll see several of my actors on there and you'll hear our voices and all. So yeah, I gave them multiple roles and they did it.
That's all right.
They did it. Yes.
So if y'all have a story that y'all need to tell and you want to put somebody with some life in it to get it done for you.
That's what Literary Gumbo does.
That's what she does.
That's exactly what we do.
That is what she does.
I got a story. It needs to be told.
Look, yes. Let's talk about these talent shows back in the day. Oh, girl, please.
Oh! Yes. Albert Harris in the auditorium. Oh my goodness.
Yes, the good old talent club.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring you on the show. Me, you, and Jackie, we're gonna talk about talent show.
Yeah.
Cause see, look, Jackie, most people don't understand. When you were living in small town Martinsville, and what is it, once a year, twice a year, that they used to have a talent show. And Mama would let me go to those. I could go to those. I could go across the street to those, you know.
You ain't have to go far.
We ain't had to go far. I can go across the street.
No.
If you don't know what a true talent show is, let us tell y'all.
Oh, honey. Just and we did have some good talent shows though, because all the dance groups, people singing. There's a lot of talent right there in Martinsville.
Yes.
There's a lot of talent right there.
Y'all don't know.
My cousin was one of them dancing. When the break dancing and all that was going on.
Yeah, spinning around.
Salvador Burma one out there on his head. And doing this robot, think he wasn't out there. Yes. If he ain't do nothing else, he was gonna show up to dance. Yes.
Look, Deborah, she is spelling out names. Keith Mitchell, girl, bye.
Yeah.
Deborah, we're gonna make you stay out. So a name there.
I ran into Willie Price the other day. That's who I ran into.
Oh shit, girl. Shit.
Yes, I ran into Willie Price. I was in a Dollar General. My daughter said, "Come on, let's go around the store, around the corner." So I go in this Dollar General on Random Road. I had never been in this particular Dollar General. What? So we go around the corner. We go in the store. We, laughing, giggling, whatever, because it was my daughter, myself, and my oldest granddaughter. So we in there laughing, giggling, showing out like we do sometimes. And all of a sudden I hear, Jackie.
Wow.
Who knows me in the store? Now, a lot of times I can't go anywhere in Greensboro without somebody knowing me. My kids used to get just aggravated when they were little because we would go places and every time I went somewhere, somebody knew me. Well, because they played sports and cheer. My daughter was a cheerleader now when they were real young. So I had begun to learn, meet a lot of be blowing up my phone. Anyway, he'd be all right. He tried to figure out what is going on. Where's my mama not accessible? He gonna try to fuss me out later, but that's all right. I'm the mom. So, let's see, he made me lose my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, so I'm in the store, and all of a sudden, stop calling me. So I turn around, and there's a man standing there, and he's looking at me like, "Don't you know me?" And I'm looking at him like, I don't have a clue, but I don't want to be rude. So I go towards him because he's still looking at me like, don't you know me? He said, you don't know me? I said, no. And he's looking like disappointed now, like she don't know who I am. So I go closer to him and he pulls his mask down.
Oh, wow.
He said, where's the price? I said, oh my God. I gave him a hug. Oh, wow. Hadn't seen him in years. Wow. But he saw me walk across the front of the store and he recognized me right on. So we chit-chatted for a little while. So hopefully he will get the information because he said he wanted to support and all too. So I have that on Facebook. Awesome. I created an event on my Facebook page. So I'll go on and later on I'll start tagging people. If I miss you, please forgive me. But please look on my page, Jackie Harris Sanders. Look on my page and you will find the information for if you miss it in here, you'll find it on my page also.
And we will be sharing that information with you all as well. Girl.
Yeah.
Deborah, go somewhere saying. Deborah just throw all kinds of names out. I'm not talking to Deborah.
Oh, what's she doing?
Look, she talk about Bruce Dallas.
She's showing out.
She bring up all the people. Bruce Dallas. I mean, come on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have a show called
Martinsville without mentioning Bruce Dallas. It's just not
Martinsville. It wouldn't be Martinsville.
Right.
But
exactly.
On the Men of Value conference, we have Mr. Earl B. Reynolds was going to be one of the panelists. Remember City Manager?
Oh wow,
Reynolds? My boy is going to be on one of. He's going to be one of the panelists. So I got to bring a little Martinsville in.
Okay, yeah, get us in there, girl.
I was trying to.
Yeah, bring us in.
I was trying to bring.
All right, sounds good. I'm looking for it.
Yes, definitely. Well, guys, we have enjoyed this. Y'all just don't know. See, absolutely. This is what we do. Whenever I talk to Jackie, it's always a reunion. It's always a reunion.
Yes.
She always
we catch up and move forward real quick.
We do. Yeah, we do. I think the first day that I talked to you a couple of weeks ago, I was really feeling some kind of way, and she was just texting me back. I was like, she just don't know. She just obeyed my name. But you did. You've always done that. Even people through the door, you've always been able to make me smile and have a better day just because.
And that's one of my things that I've wanted to do for people is to make them smile, even if it's only a moment, just to put a smile on your face.
And you do it, girl. You do that. You've been doing it for 50 years.
Glad to be of service.
As my dad would say, and thank you for coming by. My daddy said that. I could be on the phone. My daddy say, "Thank you for calling. I'll see you later." Daddy, I'm your daughter.
Oh. Okay, I guess you finished talking now.
I mean, he's 94. He didn't say all he got to say.
Okay.
So, he was like,
That sounds
I said,
2-year-old. Okay, I'm done now. Bye.
I said, Daddy, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? I'm good. How the girls doing? They good. All right. Well, thank you for calling. I'll talk to you soon.
Wow.
And God
No
forbid,
said goodbye.
go when I go to the house.
That is
like,
funny.
I'll be like, Daddy, I thought I'd come by and see you for a few minutes. Yeah, I'm good. I ain't got no food cooked. No, I'm tired. All right. Well,
Oh,
thank you for coming by.
oh, wow. So okay.
So
I was cordial, and now I'm ready for you to go.
and he said, I think I'm gonna
A mess.
kick back in this tree and said, I think I'm gonna take me a little nap. That's your cue. You best be leaving.
Oh, see, yeah, you about to be put out for it.
So
You
to
got
all
to
of
be
y'all that
uncordial.
watch, we thank y'all for coming by and stopping with us.
That is funny.
Yeah,
Hilarious. I
he
love it.
to see
Love
him,
it, love
he
it.
has not changed a bit. He is still that funny guy. So funny guy.
That's good.
But
That's good.
girl, it is so good to see you. And
It is good to see
I'm
you
gonna come
too.
by and see you at your other location of employment. I'm gonna come by and holler at you.
Yes, do that. Do
So what
that.
we need to do is we need to go out for lunch or something. That's what we need to do.
Yes. One of my days off when I got some time, because I don't get but 30 minutes, and that 30 minutes go by so fast. And, dang, I got a clock in it.
I know that's right. Yeah, we're
I
gonna
just
do it.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna take us an evening, and when you ain't working, we.
And sit and laugh and giggle and have people looking at us like, what in the world?
What's wrong with them? Are they drunk?
Right.
No.
Oh, we good. You ain't know.
We
You
never.
ain't right. You ain't got to be part of it. Well, you don't need to understand. We got this.
Every day, all day.
Right.
Every day, all day.
Any day.
I'm so glad you were here again. I thank you so much. You got to come back because I want to hear. I want to hear what happened after the show, and I also when Tyler Perry, makes you the offer, I want to be able to be sitting next to you.
I have to keep you posted. And be like, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, girl. See, I'm gonna need you to be my.
You know how we do.
We're gonna bring you on.
You know how we do. So we're gonna have
bring
to
you on the
crew. Yes. I gotta come, see what's going on.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
But I really appreciate you being on tonight. I have a guest next week that's coming that I am going to actually connect her with you because she likes to do fundraisers.
Okay.
Well, if you're not busy next time, you can watch. Next week, I have a good friend of mine. Her name is Hallie Weinberger will be with us. She is one of the district leaders for One Hope Wine. It is a wine company, but not only can you get I'm gonna say this for y'all peoples over yonder, not the people over yonder, not the people about you. But the organization actually, you buy wine, but the proceeds of the wine goes to nonprofit organizations. So
nice,
if you buy a bottle of wine or a whole case of wine, whichever you choose, you buy a bottle of wine, percentage of that will go to any nonprofit organization of your choice.
Nice.
So I'm excited. So I'm going to make this a formal announcement. So any of y'all don't want to follow me no more after today, I understand. Charge it to your heart, not mine. But anywho, people say charge to you. I'm gonna say charge to your heart. I'm charging to your heart.
You getting a bottle or a case?
Well, I'm actually excited. Shoot, don't tell me anything. I actually
decided, I ain't gonna act right.
I decided to be a representative of the organization because I like to support domestic violence, fight against cancer, the fight against children with special needs, and other organizations. There is an array, a list of different organizations, and they actually do fundraisers for any program that we can actually raise money for. And so I think your program will be a great program for us to take a look at. And she's going to be, hey, Lisa Dove Washington's in the house, my girl. So she's going to be on with us next week here on Censored Conversation. And we're going to be talking, we're going to be sharing what One Hope Wine does. So she'll be with us.
Okay.
Kelly, I'm super excited. We got to bring you back. We got to bring you back.
I'm looking forward.
We're gonna bring you back. So I'm just gonna say to
Yeah,
you guys out there, like I
definitely.
said before, if you have those connections out there with people that are in the arts and creative and looking for somebody who can literacy gumbo.
Literary
Okay,
gumbo.
literary. Lisa Washington, this chick right here, I need you to have on your show. Lisa Del Washington has a Luncheon with Lisa show on Thursday night. And
Oh,
actually, I'm going to be her guest this coming Thursday.
okay.
So you
Uh-huh.
guys, so
So you gonna be in the hot seat.
yeah,
Okay. All right. You got this, girl. You got this.
I got this, I got this, I got this. So I was going to,
You know you got this.
girl, I got this. I'm
Got
going
it.
to this.
You wouldn't have agreed to it if you didn't know you had it.
You know you right, girl.
Mhm.
You know you got it. You know you right. I got this. You know. I'll try to do
You got
that.
this. You got this.
I'm fine. But when I tell you,
Sometimes
yeah,
modesty just don't cut it.
it just don't cut it. But we will be on Lisa's show
Sometimes it
this
just don't.
Thursday night. Yeah, we'll be on the Luncheon with Lisa show this Thursday night. And so Lisa, call my friend Jack. Call my friend Jack. Because Lisa also is a publisher.
Oh.
Yes, her to see.
All right, hunty. Yes.
You know, yes,
Wink, wink, hunch, hunch.
you know. Lisa Del Washington is a publisher. She has so many other things. And so I think I gotta make sure you guys have a little talk.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that.
Just
Sounds good.
she's an
Yes.
amazing young lady. She's an amazing lady too. And
I'm sure
she's up
is.
in that area too. So,
Okay. All right.
so I think
Sounds good.
so I like y'all have a little talk.
Okay.
But I am so glad again for you being with us. Guys, if you have not caught the whole show tonight, as we talked to my good friend from Smith Road back in Martinsville, this has
Yes.
been a phenomenal Miss Jackie Harry Saunders. And she's got this phenomenal play for our program that's going to be out on June the 5th. We're going to put all of the information in there. It's only $10. So I know you're going to buy 3, 4, 5 tickets. Thank you very much. I appreciate you in advance because it's worth it for what she does. She is creative. She writes, she sings, she acts, she dances. She makes all
Now, why
kinds
you have to tell them I sing? Like, why you have to tell them I sing? I'll sing a note every now and again. Yeah.
You gonna sing us
Every
one?
now and again.
You gonna sing us one tonight?
No. I didn't prepare. So I like to rehearse, but yeah. I'll carry a tune every now and again, but most of my biggest thing is film and theater, is writing and acting, making props. That's where I get my biggest joy. As long as I'm performing and something creative.
Yes, as long as you're performing and creating.
Creating, yes.
Creating
yes, absolutely. Yes, that keeps me sane.
This is same for her, y'all. Look, this is same for her. Girl, I don't even want to let you go. Oh my gosh, this is such amazing. It's like
I am so glad you had me on the show. I am so glad. I really am. This has been so much fun.
yeah.
So much fun. I definitely looking forward to coming back as well. Yeah,
You
so
will
we'll have to schedule
definitely
that a little later on. Yes, and then I'll have to chime in on your other stuff. And make myself sit still long enough. That's the hard part, getting me to sit still
That's it.
long enough, because I'm over here, I'm over there, and popcorn.
Yes.
That should be my nickname.
Well,
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere. We're gonna call you everywhere. That's what we're gonna call you. Everywhere. Jackie everywhere.
And a lot of folks would probably agree.
Well, Jackie, thank you so much for being with me again tonight. To all of you that are watching tonight and have been with us, we got some people that's been with us from the beginning to the end on tonight. And we
awesome.
I mean, y'all get thumbs up.
Are they hanging in there?
They're hanging in there with us, Jack.
Right.
They're hanging in there with us.
All right. So, I love it.
You guys tune in and stay in touch. We will be putting all of Jackie's information out there on the comment section. We will actually probably do another little bleep so that we can put all of her information out there so you'll be able to make sure that you listen and you're tuning in on June the 5th for her program. I can't wait. At 9:30, I'm gonna be sitting there building. I'm gonna be a couch potato. I'm gonna be enjoying the
Girl, get your snacks ready,
Girl.
get your drinks ready, get your feet propped up or whatever you need to do. Make sure there's no children around. Must
No
reiterate, make sure them precious ears or the adults that don't want to hear, make sure they're not
Yeah.
around because they're gonna hear. Make sure those eyes, they're gonna see a couple of things and be like, oh.
Put the babies to
So I
sleep.
have to warn, please,
Put the babies
please. It is definitely adult oriented.
adults.
But it's funny.
It's gonna be
I've
fun.
been in here with when I got to editing, I was in here choking laughing
I
at
can
them
see
nuts.
That's
So
gonna be
y'all
good.
stupid. Choking. I was in our group thread in the Facebook, and I said, y'all stupid. I mean, just dying laughing. And I sent them a couple of clips. I said, don't y'all share this with anybody. And they came back like, laughing at themselves. Stupid. It's stupid. So if you like something funny, yeah, it's so silly. It is so silly.
Well, I can't wait.
Absolutely silly.
I can't wait, my friend. Well, guys, it's time for me. I'm gonna let my buddy go home. She already home. I'm gonna let my buddy go get some rest. Well, she ain't gonna rest.
Rest, girl, bye. I'm moving on to all them other projects that I pushed aside to get this one done. Oh, I gotta send all the information out to all my other folks. No rest. No rest.
It's our nature.
No.
Y'all see where I get it from? I get it from
what that is. What that is? Rest. What that is?
What that be? What that be? We don't know.
What that mean?
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Jackie, is there anything else you want to tell the people tonight? Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is it
My
any
child blowing up.
Oh, yeah,
he's trying his best.
We got to get Jack out the show. Jack, is there anything else you want to share?
Blowing up.
Is there anything else you want to share with the people that are watching tonight before we close off?
Unless anybody has any other questions, I think this has been good. Looking forward to sharing the information again, so that of course they may have forgotten something or whatever, and you put it in the comments, and we're good. They can definitely go on my Facebook page and get that information. It's an event that's created on there, so all that information will be on there as well.
Awesome.
Atlanta Fringe Festival. Yes, the couch potato.
It's gonna be fun.
Yay, thank you so much.
Thank you,
this is exciting. Yes.
We're gonna do it again.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Yes.
So tomorrow is Memorial Day. I get Memorial Day off. Hallelujah. So I can tell you that we will probably be having a late morning with elevated, not tolerated moments. It'll probably be a late morning. So don't look for me at 7:15 because I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be asleep. I promise you. I got the day off. I'm gonna sleep. So we will be back.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm a rest in the morning to all of y'all that know me. So yes. You will know when I'm on. I'll leave you a message and say I'm on. Okay. All right. Good. So until next time, thank you so much for being with us on Uncensored Conversation with Elevated, Not Tolerated, and my phenomenal guest, Miss Jackie Saunders, has been our guest on tonight. And we will see you next time right here on Facebook Live. All right, Jack. Have a good one, my friend, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
All right, girl.
All right. See ya.
Sounds good. Thank you.